Hello, I'm Star2D2 and welcome back to my book note. So I made a mistake and I said in my TBR video that there was going to be Summerween in June, and I made a mistake. It's supposed to be in July. So instead of doing Summerween, I am doing the Tarot Readathon hosted by Deja Reads, and I wasn't able to participate with everyone with their 48-hour reading challenge for the Tarothon, and I'm really sad about that because I wanted to so bad, but I had other stuff going on, which, you know, life, it just happens. But I still wanted to do one because I want to read as many books as possible, and I'm also still trying to work on getting my TBR down, which is not going that well. I got more books. They just pop into existence. I don't know. I think the gnomes are just like, hey, let's give her some books. I like those gnomes. Those are good gnomes. But anyways, so what we're doing in today's video, instead of Summerween, we are going to read as much as possible this weekend. I have the whole weekend free. So I thought I could do a 48-hour reading vlog this weekend to read as much as possible. I don't know if I am going to be doing anything else, but any free time that I have is going to be dedicated with reading. I do have to edit one video. Besides editing one video, I think that it'll only take me like 3 hours. The videos are pretty easy to edit now. The computer is fixed, which is awesome. I thought for this 48-hour reading challenge, I found a world where, guess what? It has tarot cards. So we're gonna use the tarot cards and the prompts from her readathon to guide my reading for this 48-hour readathon. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the cards in the book, so that way I'll have like a big stack of books to choose from. So we'll do the TBR for the video, and then we'll get on to the actual reading and reviewing. I won't start the timer until after I've picked all the books. Let's go ahead and do this part first. Let's just go ahead and start with this card. It's the Knight of Wands. So let's see what prompt goes with the Knight of Wands. Okay, it says read a book with travel or exploration. So okay, I think I have something I can do for this. Let me try to find one. I'm going to choose The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. All right, let's pick the next one. I don't know what that is. What is that? I thought they would all have a label. Oh no, what is that? So Nine of Wands, I'm guessing. Okay, I think for the Nine of Wands, I'm going to read Every Exquisite Thing by Laura Stevens. She wrote Our Infinite Fates, which I love that book so much. Okay, next one is Cups. Are these cups? I don't think these have labels. Seven of Cups. I ended up pulling Every Summer After, which I'm really excited for. This is like the perfect time to read that. Okay, the last three that I'm going to choose for this is Tune In Tomorrow, 3020, and what's the last book? Oh, Death Me Cute, because those are the last three off of my June TBR that I need to get read. So those are going to be priority reads, and I use them drawing tarot cards, so they fit the video. Everything works out. Let's go find a place to read and get started. Do you know something I've always wanted to do in VR? I'm on a rooftop right now, and I have never recorded myself falling off of a rooftop, and I just have like this weird urge to jump off of one and just to see what it looks like for you. Obviously nothing's gonna happen to me. I'll just respawn. Do you want to see from my POV what it looks like? Skip ahead a little bit if you don't want to see falling. I don't know if anyone is sensitive to that, but here's your warning. That's your only warning. Okay, there's the railing right there. Okay, so all I need to do is probably just like jump. Oh, ooh. Okay, you guys ready? I want to try to land in the maze. See right there, the maze. All right, you ready? You ready? Oh, what? Wait. We're in the back rooms. What if there's like a monster in here? Oh no. I don't know what to do. Guys, I'm stuck here. There's no way out that I can see. Maybe... Good news, I can respawn back to the beginning. So we found out we can respawn. There's a clock here. What time does it say? Can you guys read the analog clock? 5:30? Almost 5:29? I guess we can start the 48-hour readathon because I have access to my Kindle app from in here. Yay, lucky me. Maybe we could read a book and then explore, and then read another book and explore. Let's start with Death Meets Cute because it's a cozy fantasy and I'm really scared right now, so I need something that won't make me scared. So we're gonna start with, oh my god. I'm gonna start with Death Meets Cute. I'm reading in the back room. There's a chair. Hold on. See? Chair. We're gonna hold up right here. And this is where I'm going to read. It's gonna be fine. I finished it. The Death Meets Cute. I finished it. I kept getting distracted because I kept getting scared because there's scary sounds. What time is it? 9:46. Oh my god, that took me way too long. That took me so long. Well, anyways, Death Meets Cute was really cute. It's cozy. It's about this lady named Iris, and she and her sister's magic gets cursed. And Iris has a falling out with her sisters, and she goes off to this little village, and she's trying to uphold the reputation that she is wicked and evil, but she's not very good at it. And to uphold her reputation, one day she comes across an orc that just so happens to like fall in her little cottage yard area. Or was there suddenly just a whole bunch of sounds? So yeah, there's that happens. She resurrects the orc, basically brings the orc back to life, and it just follows their little love story. I would have really loved to hear more about like the magic and how it kind of worked. It felt a little surface level. I think Death Meets Cute was very cute. I think I like Jay Penner's other books a little bit more, but it was definitely a sweet read. I really liked it. It was very wholesome. It definitely got me a little less scared because I've been stuck in the back rooms for however long now. How long have I been in here? 3-4 hours. 3-4 hours. I feel like I keep hearing stuff. As far as I can tell though, there's no jump scares after I've been in here for a while, so that's a plus. I just don't really like being in the back rooms, and the constant of the lights is driving me nuts. It's squares and squares. Let's test this out again. Hold on. Nope. Okay, what if we try to backwards run? Jump like Mario? Wahoo! No, nothing's working. Whoa! Nope. Dude, I just want out of here. I did it. I got Wolfie Girl to play. Oh, this is a neat TV. I'm gonna sit by this TV. Lo-Fi Girl is my new best friend. What book am I gonna read though? Hold on, let me figure out what to read. I wanna try reading Every Summer After by Carly Fortune because it's a cutie little summer romance and I'm still really scared. So last night, I don't know what happened. It was like a haze, guys. I could hardly sleep. I started Every Summer After and then I just felt compelled for some reason to explore. So I did that, and I ran into another entity in here. So I ran into a few strange things. There was like a pile of chairs, and there was a room with red lights and mannequins all through it. I was so scared. And then when I was walking, I saw an entity. Now I'm really scared and I couldn't concentrate on reading, and then I got really tired. I slept a little bit off and on, not very well. Then I lost track of time, and guess what time it is now? It's the next day, I guess. Noon 09. I don't know how much I like reading in the back rooms. I'm hardly getting any reading done. I'm just scared the entire time. I don't know. I don't like this. I want out of here. You guys heard that, right? Like there's just stuff that keeps happening, like just random sounds like knocking and stuff. I hate it. I did start Every Summer After. I really do like it so far. It's a second chance romance, which I didn't realize that it was, and I can tell that it's an earlier book by Carly Fortune because I think the writing in One Perfect Storm a bit more polished and refined, but it's still really nice writing. I can tell it's her writing. I really like how she describes characters and feelings, and Every Summer After is like a then and now timeline about our main character, Percy. She gets notice that one of her childhood friends' mothers died, and so she has to go back to the lake where she and her parents used to vacation at where she met these two brothers, and one is named Sam, and those brothers are the ones whose mom died. So in the past timeline, we're learning about Sam and his brother and Percy and their friendship, and how I guess Sam and Percy at one point were together, because it mentioned that they were. She's insanely attracted to it when she meets him again, when she goes back to the lake to help with his mom's funeral and everything. And she's like, his hands used to be on me and stuff like that. So obviously they were together, but something happened where they're not together, and it was tragic. The way she described it, it sounded like it was something bad happened, or tragic. After that Abby Jimenez book, I didn't think I would like second chance romance, but this is convincing me. If the author doesn't put it in like a cheating trope or a borderline cheating trope in it, I can definitely get behind it. But I'll give you guys an update. Guys, I take back what I said about every summer after. It has a cheating trope. I don't know what I'm gonna read next, guys. I need something good, man. I also need something a little more lighthearted, because I'm still scared from seeing that entity earlier and realizing I'm not freaking alone in here. Let's see what time it is. 3:27. Okay, we're not making very good time with finishing books, but I still keep getting distracted by how creepy things are in here. I'm supposed to be enjoying my summer right now. I want to go to the lake and enjoy the summer. Why do I have to be stuck in the back rooms, man? I think I'm gonna read. I'm looking at my stack right now. I want to read Tune In Tomorrow. That's one of the books from our June TBR, so it'll be really good to get it read. It is 3:46, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that, and I'll come back to you guys when I have an update. Been a few hours. I finished the book Tune In Tomorrow. Guys, I actually really liked it overall. I think what was really well done in it was the mystery plot and the stuff up with the reality show with the fae and everything, the mythics as they're called in the book. I really liked that part. That was really fun. I love like the main character. I really liked her too. She was so relatable. She starts the book as a waitress, and she wanted to be a big actress, but she's not really getting any parts, and she's like in the big city trying to make it. But one day while she's working in the restaurant, she notices these three out of the ordinary people sitting at a table. She really wants to serve them, and her boss is like, don't you dare, that's not your table. But she finds a way anyway, and she is trying to convince them, let her on the show, that she overheard them they were talking about acting things, and that's why she wanted to wait their table really bad. And it turns out they find an interest in her. They give her a card that tells her to meet at this place at a certain time, and when she does, she meets this guy, and he's like, I've been watching you for a while, and my plan went out perfectly. It finds out that this guy from the show has been watching her for a while as a potential new cast member, because they had lost the previous human that was on their show. So Star, which is so funny, her name is my name, but Star goes to that, a portal to the fairy realm, the mythic realm pops up, and she goes through it, and that's how she gets to where the show is, and so she can act in it and do all her actressy things. And when she gets there, she has to prove herself to this lady named Fiona, who is a beach. And the only thing about it is this subplot of romance was it was there. It probably could have been cut, and I think it would have tightened up the story quite a bit. I had so much fun with that book. It was such a fun concept, so I'm really happy that I liked it as much as I did. Anyway, for my next book, what should we read? I kind of don't really want to walk around right now. I'm still really bugged out by being in the back rooms. I could go look around. I don't really want to. I'm still scared from the entity earlier, and I really just don't want to run into it right now. Like, I got chill bumps. I keep hoping if I just, like, that wall, if I could just keep going through, trying to go through that. I still can't. But if I could just get through it, I'll go back to where I'm supposed to be eventually, right? Oh, let's look at the time. The time is 10:03. My eyes are starting to get really blurry because it's really hard. These lights are really harsh after a while. I feel like I should go in the dark, but I really don't want to go in the dark because that entity randomly pops up, and what if it pops up to me when I'm in the dark, and then it's gonna be really scary. It's the night before day 2 of this, and I don't even know if we're gonna get out of here by the end. But yeah, I'm gonna read Paladin's Hope. I'll come back to you guys when I have an update. I'm getting so spooked. I just woke up not too long ago. Can you guys tell me what time that says? Hold on. Noon 20:22. What the frick? It's noon already? I can't believe it's already noon of the next day. What the heck? Like, I wandered around. It's like time is like getting really weird in here. I don't know. I'm so freaked out, guys. I keep getting paranoid I'm gonna run into that entity again. I just don't want to. It was so scary. I'm so glad you guys saw the second time, so it's not just me seeing things, like it's actually here. Reading in the Backrooms has definitely been an experience, and that I don't want to repeat. I want out of here. Get me out. I really like Paladin's Hope, by the way. It was really good. I did finish it. It's about Gale and Piper, and they're so gay and cute and in love. Gale is a paladin whose god has died, and he is convinced he can't find love. And then we have Piper, who is a lich doctor who helps the city guards solve investigations, and they have to team up with a Knoll constable because they get caught in the web of a killer. Kind of like a murder mystery and torture dungeons. It was really good. It was very gay, and I loved it. I love the tension between the two, Gale and Piper. But yeah, I finished that, and I started Twisted Hate, which is the second book in the Twisted series by Anna Huang. It's about Bridget, who's a princess, and it's a bodyguard trip. So I'm fine. I'm sorry, I keep looking around. I just yeah. Anyways, I've read like so many romances this video, and I don't typically do that in a row. Okay, I'm gonna go finish that. I'll see you guys. Guys, I did the 48-hour reading challenge. It's, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock. I did finish Twisted Hate, and I really liked it. It was so fun. I just love unserious romance books. So honestly, I think with all of this happening, I think we did pretty good. I'm back at spawn. There's the blue tape. This is the last time I try this. All right, I'm going. We're back. Oh my gosh. We're back. 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 I'm out of there. I don't have to hear anymore. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go enjoy the rain or something. Bye-bye.